back in October 6th to be exact. He was fishing with his grandfather and father over on Lake Texoma. It was a real cold day. They were zipping along 50 some odd miles an hour across Lake Texoma, windy, cold day, wintertime, a lot of clothes on. All of a sudden the outboard motor kicks up and the boat goes into a spin. Brett's kind of hanging in, half out. Mr. Harry back there's nowhere to be seen. Startled and dazed and trying to figure out what's going on. They get to looking around and they say Mr. Harry 30 some odd yards out in the middle of the water, of the lake.
We were doing about 53 miles an hour in about 40 foot of water. And supposedly I might have hit like on a floating log or underwater guard or something when I was driving. But the boat went to a spin, 360. I was holding on the steering wheel, so I didn't really move, and my grandpa got thrown out, and saw my dad get wrapped around the front pedestal seat. Well, once the boat came to a rest, I stood up, looked for him, couldn't see my grandpa, and then I seen him pop up, or not really pop up, but almost to the surface. So just without hesitation, jumped in, went and swam to him, picked him up, got where his face was clear, where he could breathe, and then started swimming back to the boat a little bit. By that time, my dad was halfway back to us with a trolling motor. Got him in the boat and got all of our wet clothes off, then my buddy came and got us and took us to the boat ramp and towed our boat in.
I had given up, so to speak. I was underwater. I could see the surface, but I couldn't get there. And when you feel these hands come under you and stick your head up out of the water.
I'm glad he was with us because I was slammed on the deck and hit our pedestal seat, and I was literally hanging over the front of the boat, and knee was kind of messed up, and I was trying to get my senses about me, and had Cameron not been there, I don't think it would have worked out too well. So
it would have taken long. By the time you've been able to call somebody and all, it'd probably been too little too late.
Yes, sir.
This was a happy ending, and we're glad he was there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whatever happened, the motor stopped the motor. I mean,
it tore half the motor off. Yes, sir. There was no way to put it in gear or go or anything.
Fortunate you were quick, didn't even think twice about it, just
yes,
went to action. Why do you think you were just so quick and just knew exactly what to do?
Honestly, I've talked about it, just what you do in that scenario, and I really don't know what I'd do again if it happened, but I just luckily jumped up and went and got him.
Did you have any formal training in life saving?
No, sir. First time that's ever happened.
And he was super. He went back and won a tournament 2 weeks later. So emotionally, it's been quite a deal. I know everybody's proud of their children and this kind of thing, but he stands real tall to me. He's just outstanding.
Yeah, you've got, as a grandfather, got to be pretty proud of him. At what point did you realize, I mean, you're in the water. This is a terrible situation for you. At what point did you realize that was Cameron, and what was the first thing you told him when you finally got able to talk to him?
Well, I asked him. I said, "Have you got your life jacket on? What's holding you up?" Because I didn't realize he was big enough to carry both of us. Because I couldn't swim. I can swim, but I couldn't swim with all this stuff on. And he just, I don't know, I think God just had a little Superman in him, and that's one of those things you can do without thinking, and he did a great job.
We got this made for you. I don't know if anybody's ever called you a hero, but we're going to make you a hero. I know you didn't do it to become a hero. It was necessary. You did it without any hesitation. It's a good picture of you and your grandpa, and we're honored to give this to you today. We're glad you were there. You made a difference. Okay?